Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'll be making meat pie today. Meat pie is very common in Nigeria and so many people love it. I have all my ingredients laid out. I have carrots there. I also have potatoes. I have salt. I also have beef mince and my margarine. You could use butter or you can use butter if you want. Then I also have the flour I'll be using. I'm going to start by mixing the flour and margarine together. I'm going to crumb everything together. My hands are clean just in case, and make sure you wash your hands before doing this. So I'll mix everything together, then add the butter or the margarine, whichever one you're using, and crumb everything together until it's well combined and smooth. You don't want lumps of butter in your mixture. You want to make sure everything is well combined together. So doing this takes a while. You're going to need patience, so make sure you're not in a rush when you're about to make your meat pie. Like, you need good time to make it. Make sure you take your time for this step, or else you're going to have a very rough dough for your meat pie. Next up, I'm going to add water. This is about half a cup of water. I'll add water to bind everything together. The half cup of water is not enough. Basically, you're just going to need a little bit more, not as much as half a cup of water. So feel free to do that. You need to be very careful so you don't overmix your dough. You just need a dough that has everything combined together properly, not a dough that is perfect or like very smooth. So be careful about that. After we're done with like kneading, we're going to put the dough in the fridge for about 30 minutes. We're going to wrap it in cling film and put it in the fridge for about 30 minutes and then bring it out and start rolling for the meat pie. The dough is in the fridge, and now it's time to start preparing the beef mince, or rather the minced beef for the meat pie. I'll start by putting the pot on the fire, putting some oil and onions, and the oil doesn't have to be much. Then afterwards I'll add the beef mince and cook it for a bit. Leave it until it turns brown. Then I'll add my ingredients. So it's red now. It has to turn brown before you know that it's cooked. So I leave it on there for some minutes, and when it's brown enough, I begin to add the ingredients: salt, bouillon cubes, garlic, curry, thyme, and pepper, yellow pepper. That's what I'm using for this recipe. Afterwards I'm going to add some flour. This is to thicken the beef sauce or the filling for the meat pie. Then I'll add a cup of water just to like loosen it up. Then I'll add the potatoes and carrots and simmer everything together for about 10 minutes. Just leave everything to cook together for 10 minutes. So when the beef mince, or rather the minced beef, is ready, I'll bring out the dough from the fridge, and it's firm. It's firm. Basically, that's what the fridge does to the dough. It firms it up. Then I'll begin to roll when I bring it out. Cutting the dough into smaller segments usually helps to roll it. Like, you don't have to bother about rolling a huge chunk of the dough. You just have smaller bits to work with. I'll sprinkle flour on my working surface, which I've cleaned. I cleaned it before sprinkling the flour. Then I will start by picking one section at a time and then rolling it out, and then using the meat pie cutter to give the pie like shape and structure. And afterwards I'll put in the filling and then seal it. So I'll be doing that one after the other until all the dough is finished. when I'm done, I will egg wash all the pies with my egg, basically just going over the pies with some egg, and afterwards I'll pop it in the oven and leave it for about 40 minutes to 1 hour on 200 degrees. And finally we're done. Look how yummy the meat pies look. They look so good, and they're very easy to make, which is why you should try this recipe. If you ever try it, let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in my next video.